I need like castles, can't lie. Castle. Yes, Joel, I need like castle, yeah. Oh, you're live! Great, hello everyone! This is gonna be awkward. Oh, thanks for the Lord song. Great, hello everyone!
Oh, what's up?
Oh, I mean, it's just us two who can, speak until probably Deadly joins and then...
Oh,
Can
what's
Billy
up?
not speak?
Past, hello.
Speak until...
Hablas inglés?
Deadly joins and then...
Oh, what's Billy not speak? You literally just spoke, man.
Oh
But
my
okay.
days, that is just gay. You're gay, Billy, you're gay.
Receive a Swedish man.
Did you just call me Swedish?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cuff you down, but I would like to. No. Are you kidding me? But
Yeah.
calling me Swedish is Swedish is like calling you American.
Wait, are you Norwegian then?
Yeah, obviously not.
Why do you have the Swedish chef as your profile picture then?
Cause funny.
All I
Just
hear
because
from
I have
you
the
is
Swedish
that-
chef, I speak Swedish, and I live in Sweden doesn't mean I am Swedish. SMH. SMH.
That's like
Go-
saying if you're
go
gay,
back to
you love
Oslo.
gay people, but you're not gay.
Well, I'm Danish.
Ew.
Oh, okay, no need to cuff me.
Yeah, I mean, are you guys gonna be able to host this so I can supervise Sovereign for his OA, or does someone want to supervise his OA instead?
I'll watch this. Pass the log.
I'm gonna be dead ass with all y'all. I'm currently folding clothes and I'll take a piss, then I'll get on.
Oh, that's very straightforward.
Yeah, that's me being blunt with y'all.
I'm now the administrator. Time for AA.
So it's MP versus rifles.
Yeah, and rifles.
Oh wow, MP is gonna win easily.
No,
Yeah,
Bast, I'm not
Adam.
resting a match. I am doing his OA, and I might as well do it now. If you refuse
Personally,
to
I think
host
that
it.
there should be a deficit for MP. I think MP is just too powerful for rifles.
Yeah, MP's just gonna win.
Oh no!
You see, what they don't tell you is in the military law, it gives all the combat tactics in it. That's how they're so good. And y'all are like a bunch of
No,
dead
that
horses
is just
in
gay.
here.
That is just gay. I didn't even use anything. This is just gay. No, please. Please, stop. Please, no. Please. Please, no. Oh, thank
I
you.
have my volume on max, and this guy sounds like he's mumbling.
Alright, I'm gonna join the RVC and supervise him lead. Alright, anyways, good luck, Bast and Billy. I'll be there to log one of them. Even though I've logged a bunch, but
Which one is
doesn't
next?
really matter.
Like,
Actually, I
Which
got an
match is
idea.
next?
yeah.
I'll get done.
Third versus 7th. Okay, we need a countdown for when we start. I'm gonna set it 12 minutes, so that's 720 seconds.
All right, there we go. I'm done folding for now. All right, let me join this.
Oh, wait, 600?
It's going to be quite
600, that's...
a
Uh-oh.
match.
But 600... oops. I did precise math, but, which timer are we... Okay, you just decide which timer. Alright, I'm gonna go to the VC. And supervise Sovereign, yes.
Oh wow! Oh, Rifles has an officer. All right, let's go. And it's MP.
So basically, both are my favourite regiment. E.
All right, there we go. Hopefully, he takes my advice pretty well. So what's the MP rally looking like? Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rally for MP. It's almost double digits, by the way. MP with double digits. Just get nerfed. All right. Then on the rifle side, 1. That's I'm actually shit with counting. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8. Yeah, they have 20. 20 exactly. So 3. Yeah, so MP's outnumbered 2 to 1. So they're gonna have quite the encounter here. And obviously, since it is MP and it's a rifle regiment, there's gonna be a deficit of 25. Oh, MP has a lot of room here to work with, but they need to make sure that they use it wisely. And they're...
You know, this is a lot of casters for a pretty self-explanatory raid here, I'll be honest. But MP versus rifles, it'll be interesting to see what MP do. And what Reds do, really, for that matter. Right now, what Rifles' streak is 1-1 so far, currently. 1-1, 1 loss against GMB, and 1 win against Bird. So we'll have to see how they do against... Sorry, no. What raid was it they had on Saturday? Oh, okay, no. Anyways, we'll see how Rifles do against MP. I do think Rifles are going to win, no doubt, because they're a very competent regiment. They have rifles, and they're going against a non-combat regiment. However, yeah, we'll have to see how they do, honestly. We'll have to see how MP does.
How could you forget? They won against your regiment yesterday.
Hey, what?
What, Rifles won against our regiment yesterday? Oh, no. MP won. MP won decisively. It was a loss by 54 points.
Yeah, MP just needs to get nerfed, honestly.
Fuck, man. MP will most definitely win a 50-point victory here. MP best combat regiment. No, but
Yeah.
sincerely, MP, I think they're gonna do decent for what they have. They have a couple decent people, or had. I don't know exactly the situation in MP. I know that Destroyer is competent. I've seen him in Marines before. But otherwise, I don't really know how MP are gonna do exactly. I think they'll do decent.
All right, rifles have more than one officer. All right, let's go.
Oh, okay. Where's their colonel and lieutenant colonel, for that matter, and major? Oh no, 26 major. So. Even if they may not have more than 2 officers, they still have a lot of competent NCOs, a lot of competent NCOs who are former officers, like Dark Giano, Iron Crush, a very competent NCO who I got to know when I was in Rifles, Southern Voice, former major, a lot of competent former officers here, former NCOs too, and the Maze Man too, former aide-de-camp. We'll have to, I believe this will be quite a decisive victory for Rifles, and not even I believe, it's most people think it. Most people who don't think it are not the smartest. MP, I think they'll either do from a range of fine to bad. Fine being like maybe they get 15 kills, bad being they don't move past the 2-digit numbers. Maybe they get like 7 kills or 6. Yeah, no, we'll have to see how.
Honestly, the first engagement's gonna decide how many kills MP's gonna get for the rest of the game. Because if they lose the first engagement, they're gonna get spawn kill.
Yeah, MP are gonna play passive at the start, forcing Rifles to push. And although Rifles, they have shown a lot of ingenuity in pushing before, I think MP will have a bit of an advantage because they'll be able to shoot and reload quicker, meaning that they can like have a better defense against the rifle regiment. They might. I think at the start they might get a good. I think maybe 3-4 kills. I don't know. Or maybe it's going to be the same scenario with 5th versus CSEG or MP versus Marines, where they don't get any kills until like the double digits. For them, we'll have to see how it goes, man. But any kills until like
It
it's
is
pretty
double
obvious that.
Right, I'm alive now. Hi everyone.
Hi, Woody. Although there is one thing to keep in mind, although I don't think MP are ever gonna like get like 30, 40 points. Rifle are still, technically 25 points in a deficit just at the start of the game.
Let me simplify everything you're saying because you've been too wordy now. Let me simplify everything. MP wins if they get 10 kills. Everyone agrees?
Yes.
Sure.
MP's goal is 10 kills. I don't care what people say.
MP's goal is 10 kills. If they can get 10 kills, if they can break past that 2-digit barrier, then
I call I win for MP. If that's
they
happening.
win. They win. No. We'll have to see how they do.
Oh, well, looks like, who knows, I may have to do what I did yesterday with MP versus Marines and tell rifles to back off from their spawn if it gets to that point again.
Alright, now here's a real question. How many rifles are gonna die?
You know what? I kind of want to see Beatstorm and Southern die the most for some reason. I don't know why. I kind of want to get 2 kills each.
Bro,
You know what?
I-
No, scratch that. I want Twin to die
Bro,
four times.
if Twin dies at least once, I'm gonna start laughing.
Yeah, well, you sure left when I died twice.
1 second. Let me just tell
Anyways.
Twin that. 1 second.
Wait,
Twin.
Bentim?
Meeting
No, Bentim
says-
isn't good at combat. I mean, I was gonna say, Bentim's pretty decent at combat. I haven't really seen him ever do super good. Looking at the line, they have a couple of decent people. I think Stake Runner, I think, is decent for what I've seen. Destroyer was competent, and Sylvester Stallion, I believe, is a rifles OG actually.
Of
So-
course, the Twin called you racist, by the way.
What? Oh well, that's actually a compliment. Thank you, Twin.
Anyways, okay, cool, lovely.
So have you guys
would it
actually
be-
got a timer set up yet? Because I don't see a countdown going on.
No, there's no countdown. You said,
There should
would
be
it be
fucking
possible?
countdown.
No, okay. Would it be possible to just start off now, since both
we're
regiments
meant
have rallied
We're
their
meant to start off on the
numbers?
dot, so we're meant to start off in 3 minutes, so it's 3 times 60, which is 180 seconds. So you've
3
decided
minutes,
teams
12
yet, or
minutes.
not?
It's 15. It's 17:56.
Yeah, but is it? I don't care. When I respawn the respawn command with server lag, it'll be on the dot 5 o'clock my
Oh.
time.
Man,
I will
just
say
that-
this again. I will say this again. Though, have they assigned teams yet?
No, they haven't actually.
Why is no one doing this shit? 1 second, let me do it. Commanding
I'm not gonna lie,
officers.
this is like a really
Commanding
this is like a
officers.
this
Step
is
up.
like a gargantuan rally for rifles.
Right, let me do this.
A gargantuan rally for rifles is breaking the 20 limit. So, like 15 to like 19 is decent. Less is bad, and past 20 is
As you can
good.
see in the line right now, Deadly, if you were to
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, yeah, 21. They rallied 21, so that's a pretty good rally for rifles.
Well,
You're right. I don't think rifles even need the 21.
I can't. Okay, I'm just doing this. Fuck it. There we go. Done.
I think there's only
MPBS.
one scenario where
Rifles,
MP gets a
yeah.
lot of kills. They're gonna be aiming for the riflemen in trainings.
Guess so. Anyways, yeah. Well, to very quickly theorize, just to sum up my theory and like I guess Ghoster's theory. I believe that MP will play very passively at the start of the match. They'll take the ridges on either. They'll take maybe the hill or the ruins, tents, forest, whatever. They'll take some passive positions on that, and basically MP will bank off whatever they can on this first half of the game. They'll try to force rifles to push because they don't want to push themselves, of course, when they're outnumbered this much. And what they're going to try to do is that they're going to try to base off their how many kills they can get on the advantage they have with the quicker reload with the musket and the bayonet too. I guess.
Oh yeah.
After
I
the
think
first
that's-
engagement, I believe it'll just be a sniping match for rifles, and it'll be quite easy.
And
Anyways,
also
Chris,
deadly. If you were to pay attention, HQ made it to where MP don't get their sabers this match.
Wait,
They
what?
don't?
MP
Oh,
don't
why-
get
Lottie
sabers.
just changed it. All right. Well, I guess Bass just was wrong.
Well, MP do get sabers, so they are getting
Bass
sabers.
was wrong then.
You know, I don't get why MP and CSCG get sabers. I could get like regimental tools and stuff like that, and I could maybe get the deficit because they're not combat regiment. But sabers, like you know, they don't. MP don't use sabers in
I mean,
bunker.
alright, hear me out.
Costa, let me counteract with this point. Have guards and MP actually won a seasonal match yet with due to their sabers?
Well, it's because
Yeah,
they're not.
they
really-
have.
I'm gonna be dead. No,
I mean,
no,
their saber
Yeah,
charges in season
yeah,
4 were
yeah.
fucking powerful, man.
Yeah, that's season
It-
4.
it
What
seems-
about season 5, huh? What about season 5, huh?
In season
I'll
5,
be
it's
dead
been
ass with you. I'm
two.
gonna be
It's
dead ass
two.
with you, because MP and
It's been, like,
CICP don't have the melee capabilities as
and
far as the
respawn.
power of a saber.
Yeah, like no, they have it. I mean, thing is, even though even if you can
Bass,
say
keep an eye on CA team, I'll keep an eye on BA
even though you
team,
can
please,
say, oh, MP absolutely suck. They suck. They're a bad regiment. They can't do anything with the saber. They can still do stuff with the saber. And MP isn't a bad regiment by all means. They used maybe don't have the
yeah,
greatest combat.
but I think the
I can
point being
change that.
made here is that the saber, like, I mean, it matters for MP, but like when it comes to like if you fight against MP, the saber really doesn't matter to you because you're gonna think that like they aren't like specialized in melee or anything, so it's not like it's gonna be devastating.
Alright, I'll say this again for spectators. I'm always saying now, make sure when you are flying, please don't be on close to ground level to make sure you avoid blocking shots.
So
And
I
I
think
just got shot by.
does MP know that if they shoulder their
And
saber,
MP,
it's
yeah.
faster than walking with slope arms? Do they know that?
Yes. Yeah. So much for.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna kill an MP. 1 second.
Oh wow, Waddy got assassinated apparently.
Yeah, I was doing
I
command
think
down
a
there.
decent punishment would be that rifles get 1 kill at the start of the game
But so it's gonna
one
be
MP
rifles to
like
74.
it's 1 to
Rifles to 74.
rifles to 74 because MP killed. I think that'd be fun. I don't know. Anyways, I believe that's the start of the match. And go. We can see over here on rifle side, if you go look over here, they're putting most of their men, the majority of their men on forest and on fishbowl on the flanks. They are not sending any people directly to middle.
Oh
it
yeah,
seems
they got
though,
like 3 guys on mid.
yeah, it seems though they have a little like different squadron to the far right. If from CA, you can see that they're going to forest. I think this like little squadron to the left will go to forest and then from tents, or from forest to tents. If we head over to the fishbowl squadron here, yeah, I think they're just gonna head to fishbowl, trying to get some snipes. If we look over at MP though, they're just now crossing the river. All of them are going on fishbowl. Not a single person on tents, ruins, forest.
Wait,
all of
oh
them
no,
are
they're
fishbowl.
gonna get they're gonna get encircled. Oh,
They're gonna get encircled, but again, MP don't care about that. They're gonna lose anyways, or that's
oh
what they
boy.
think, right?
This is
So what they're gonna
be
do is that they're gonna try to get the absolute most kills they can get at the start of the
All right.
game by
all
packing
right.
all their people in
So
one place.
want to see who's gonna get annihilated first. Maybe Beach Storm squad or Prussian squad.
I believe MP thought that rifles would play
yeah,
a lot
forces
more
are playing
aggressively at the start, but
Deadly
rifles are
Woods, if
playing
you pay
aggressive.
attention, yeah, if you pay attention, rifles are now encircling them.
Yeah. I believe MP thought, oh hey, if we're all gonna send our men to one position, the rifles on that area will push
And it looks
very
like
aggressively
that
and
they are
die.
going to lay siege. They're probably going to lay siege on the MP.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, they aren't gonna play aggressive though. Rifles directly head on. They're gonna play siege, and they're gonna siege them around. They're gonna flank around, and that's going well so far. 3-0 for rifles. If MP can get a single kill here at the start of the game, then that would mean that their gambit would go well, or it would actually be well. But I think honestly, if they just evenly split up all their men in all the areas, they would have actually gotten more kills because they wouldn't gone flank.
And
But
it seems that their ensign is not actually talking in VC. They're giving orders by typing. Very strange.
That is weird, dude. Oh, Subject
Yeah.
722? Is it? Wasn't he
Yeah.
like the former?
He
Colonel, like,
literally
Colonel
did
Richard
from
Colonel?
CICG like I'd say like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, no. Subject, I knew him. He was
MP
actually
got
corporal in
killed,
the
it was
Marines.
Southern got killed.
I'll be perfectly honest. I never thought that Subject would ever become an officer, but he became an officer in CICG, I
The
believe.
first kill that MP got was on Southern.
The first kill that MP got was Subject. I mean, he does come
No, I
from the
mean
Marines.
Southern.
He's not
No, Southern.
Sovereign. Well, no, first kill MP got was from Subject. So
What?
you know,
Subject
it's
is
not really
fighting
surprised
for-
that Subject gets the
Subject
first
isn't
kill.
Fighting for rifles. Subject
No.
isn't fighting for. Oh wait. Oh, Subject got the kill. Okay, I know what you mean, but
For BA, he got the kill. A Subject 1-1. It doesn't surprise me that the like non-MP really got the kill for
and
MP.
is there already complaints about spawn kill because the rifles are sniping into their spawn?
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
that's not
that-
spawn kill.
Nope.
That
Next monkey.
I mean, that's not really spawn kill in my opinion. Spawn camping is when you're in the spawn itself, but oh well. 15-1 so far for rifles. Honestly, right now it's just gonna be full-on slaughter against MP. Might even be
that was
75-1,
brutal.
honestly.
That was brutal on Sylvester.
It may even be a 75-1 here. Honestly, all MP can do here is try to play aggressive in some areas, try to get some kills in others. And you just try to get as many kills as they can. If they
But
can
now
break
the
the...
rifles from Fishbowl are now moving their way across the bridge in order to support. So this is
Yeah,
gonna turn into a massacre.
You can see a couple riflemen moving up closer on the middle fence, trying to get
Oh,
kills
MP got another
MP,
kill.
but
So
MP
MP now has 2
18-2.
kills.
At this range, it would be 18-2, like 18 plus 18 plus 18. That's I don't know. Anyways, it would be like 75 to like 8 maybe around at this range. 18-2 if that goes same tempo for the whole entire match. Yeah, 20-2. That'd be.
Oh wow. this is
Anyways,
becoming
right now,
crispy.
as expected, it's just going to be a full-on slaughter. I really suggest that MP is forfeits here. Just going through this battle will only make their morale go down. They're not going to be able to get any kills because they're just going to be absolutely slaughtered at the start of the match, and they're going to be killed
the
in their own
problem
spot.
is, well, MP knows they're gonna lose either way, but they don't want to they want to go. They don't want to go down without a fight. That's the thing.
I guess so, but honestly, going down with a fight is the better choice here when you're going against rifles and you're stuck in spawn. Yeah,
Because
no, MP
surrendering has a larger impact on morale than it actually does with losing.
I mean, in some scenarios, sure, but others not.
Well, like if Marines were to surrender to a regiment, and if Marines were to lose to a regiment, which one would have like a higher like psychological effect on the rankers and such?
Honestly, losing. But you know, I guess that's different
Alright.
from other regiments. So
Bask. I'm gonna just let you know, Bask. For some reason you're not talking, so I'm gonna say it broadly. With the way this is fought, this is basically gonna be a long line for and grind for rifles because the victors here are very clear. So
At
in
this
the
point,
next,
the rifles are gonna grind their KDRs.
so in the next 10 minutes, I may just introduce a raid timer simply because I'm not gonna wait for a fucking grind to see a rifle win that we all know it's gonna happen.
yeah.
So I'll give it
And
10 minutes and then
yeah,
I'll
right.
put on the 10-minute timer.
Yeah, MP is now hugging into their spawn with some people trying to make a move, but they're falling back.
Yeah, are we doing the 10-minute timer now, or
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
you should inform them?
The game only started 8 minutes ago. I'm not gonna do a raid timer now. I'm gonna give it.
Yeah, I
a
mean,
little
just inform them that you're planning on doing it maybe in the future.
bit. Nah, raid time is a chance.
But yeah, it seems rifles. Yeah, rifles are pushing up all the way to their spawn here, all the way to the fences. There is really just nothing MP can do here at all.
There is
Yeah,
one-
no, I
there is
sincerely
one-
suggest that MP is forfeits here. That's
I'd say there's
honestly.
only one. I'd say there's only one benefit to MP like surrendering, and it would be like a disadvantage to rifles because I remember from like a previous season when a regiment surrenders, you don't get the full like points. You only get the points you get when they surrendered. So they could
No,
do
I
it
think that changed now.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
that happened to fifth like last season.
I don't know. Maybe HGS did forget what to do exactly.
Right.
Fair enough.
Just seeing the slaughter on MP's left flank is brutal.
I mean, what incentive do rifles have to give MP some space? If sniping is gonna work.
Oh, MP got
Oh,
another
sweet.
kill.
Yeah, no, when they're retreating, no duh. But normally, I think people would say, "Oh, hey, you can't order people around in the duel or in the match because that makes it so commanding is prohibited." Whatever. Right now, in this scenario, it's honestly just boring. So
Yeah,
having
like we
rifle
know,
retreat a bit.
we know who's gonna win here, but when you know who's gonna win, and it just seeing the slaughter on MP's left flank is
Yeah, looking at the 44 to
another
4.
kill for MP. Okay.
Looking at this raid and then looking at the Marines training announcements, there's an IPR going on right now, and I would really prefer
And
playing that
alright,
than playing.
that's pretty funny. Beach Storm died to an MP.
I mean, I guess so. Medal of Disappointment. Medal of Weakness? No way. I actually made the
died, actually, that's curious.
Early one twin to die to an MP.
no. I actually made
Southern.
the I actually made the Medal of Weakness role in the Marines. It's
Oh
fun.
wow, this is brutal.
Brutal.
And it looks like
48
it's
to 4.
going into a melee engagement here.
If you look over, Sly is like trying to stab someone.
Oh, he's gonna get.
Sly's
knifed.
just gonna get absolutely cut because
Oh.
like he got stabbed by 3 different people. It was already at 50 to 4. It's really just not a close match at
I think
all.
another reason why there's so many of them are dying is there's people reloading out in the open. You're going against rifles.
MP are trying to like push up and shoot and reload, but they don't
You just
realize
have
that they
this- then
cannot
you have
reload
this,
here.
then you have this rifle death stack on middle.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
there is.
going to give you guys a controversial question for future seasons.
Yeah.
Should MP even be allowed to take part in seasonals?
Honestly,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I say so.
Yeah, I feel
Thing is,
because then that's
just because MP isn't meant to be a combat regiment, it doesn't still mean that a lot of people who are good at combat don't want to like join MP and like enforce the law.
look at God Tischler's military police.
Yeah, he was very incompetent with just leading a good MP which could do crime reports and whatnot, and also leading an MP which were able to win raids. So honestly, I'd say just restricting MP from attending raids just because they're not a combat regiment would be unfair to MP. It'd be sad. for them
You
because
would
they
also argue to say
just wanna
MP is a
fight.
disciplinary regiment, not a combat regiment, so why treat it as both?
want to treat it as both. It's not as if this season is for like a test of combat regiment to see which is best. Platinum made
Why,
it.
Willie? You can say that. It's a competitive competition to determine the crown season, and then therefore the winner. The act of there being a winner therefore states it is a competition.
I mean, yeah, no, it's a competition, sure, but MP still want to do stuff, Just because they're a disciplinary regiment doesn't mean that they can't do combat stuff, and it would be really boring for MP if they can't. Or it would be very boring for the regular MP enlistment or MP officer that they have to be in a regiment which can't fight in the season. It really.
Well,
would
isn't that the
be
trade-off
really
of also
a
being the
bummer.
ones that spend less time doing combat activities and more time on Bunker Hill doing disciplinary activities?
I mean,
Yeah,
no.
this is an absolute
No,
bloodbath.
like they can still do raids, man.
Yeah, they can still fight in raids and PRs freely, that's their choice, but in these competitive seasons when it's meant to be about who's the best combat regiment, they shouldn't really be.
I guess, but
So come on, we
It's-
can't even deny that every
super-
time we do a seasonal match with MP, we know what's going to happen.
I mean, they did go. If a lot of people who, they want to play in the season, but they also want to enforce the law. Making it so they can't play in the season because they also want to help the CA in another way is just de-incentivizing competent people who want to help the CA from joining the military police. You could argue, oh, these guys, they don't actually care about the law because they only want to join because of combat. But if they would only join because of combat, then they wouldn't join MP. They wanna then enforce the law, but they also want to have fun. You know, they also want to fight.
And
75 to
that's
4,
that was it.
good
That's the
raid.
game.
GG's. That's the best raid result in CA history. Bob.
Right.
At least MP went down. At least MP went down without surrendering.
Jag tänkte, det är exakt samma papper, allting som det var när Benjamin var här. Han liksom, rummet var i bra skick.
Screenshots taken.
It looks like Lillian did the best in MP 1 and 2. And the worst is tied between Go Gators and Steak, 0 and 13. I mean, props to MP for like the majority of them not rage quitting.
Right. Team all spec and respawn. All right, come on, Billy. I'll do the MP and you do the rifles.
Alright, what's the next match gonna be?
Next match from memory is the 3rd versus 5th.
Wait, what? I thought we were going against Dragoons. What?
No, that's the next fight today.
Huh?
3rd versus 7th is the next match.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you said 5th. I was like, hey, whoa. Yeah, it's 3rd versus 7th next.
Right, boys. I have a nice rice pudding downstairs and a roasting downstairs, so I'll leave one of you boys to put this off. See you later, chaps.
Hey, see you, Waddy. All right, and good performance to MP and Rifles.
Good performance. Bob. Anyways, I'm gonna go head out. I think this breaks the record. I think 60 to 6 now beat by 75 to 4. Fuck. MP tried. They did. See you, man. Bye.